Hi and welcome to Nikolai's genetics lessons. In this video I'm going to explain how to apply law of probability to genetics problems. And here is a problem. Terry and Ted both have freckles and they have one daughter, Teresa, who does not have freckles. Freckles is dominant. And here is 5 questions. As usual, I recommend you to stop video here, try to solve each question on your own first, and when you would be ready you can run video again and you can compare your answer with my answer and explanation. So first question is, what is the chances that they will have a boy next? So they already have a girl, and what is the chances that next child would be a boy? Every time when a couple have a child, chances are equal that this is going to be whether boy or girl, 50 to 50%, or 1/2 to 1/2, because no matter what other children they already have, this doesn't have any effect on gender of the following children. So our answer would be 1/2. Next question. What are the chances that they will have a child with freckles next? And in order to solve this problem, let me list genotypes of the parents and their daughter Teresa. So let capital A be dominant allele and small a be recessive allele. And these two alleles can produce 3 different genotypes. First one would be capital A, and this would stand for the phenotype that is freckles. And another one would be capital A and small a, and this is heterozygous genotype that also would stand for the phenotype with freckles. And these two genotypes would make one phenotype. And genotype that is going to be small a would make a phenotype without freckles. So this is going to be different phenotype. We know that parents, Terry and Ted, have freckles, but their daughter Teresa doesn't have freckles. So what is the genotypes of the parents? Of course, the genotypes would be one of this for each parent. So let's try, for example, such a cross if one parent would be homozygous dominant and another one also would be homozygous dominant. And as you see, all the children would be also homozygous dominant. And that means that all the children would have freckles. But we know that Teresa doesn't have freckles. Let's try different variant. For example, if one parent would be heterozygous for this trait, so as you see, phenotypically also would have freckles, and another parent would be homozygous dominant, and as you see, this time we have different genotypes but still the same phenotype. So as you, in the first example, 100% of the progeny would be phenotypically with freckles. And the last variant would be when we cross two parents that is going to be heterozygous, and this time genotypes and phenotypes would be as follows. So capital A here, capital A small a here, capital A small a here, and small a here. So as you see, 3/4 would have freckles, but 1/4 would not have freckles. So 1/4 and 3/4 here with freckles. Now we know that two parents phenotypically with freckles may produce progeny that is going to be without freckles. And we know the probability for both outcomes, for the progeny with freckles and without freckles. So now we can solve question B. What are the chances that they will have a child with freckles next? And as you see, the probability would be 3/4. So 75% chances that the next child would have freckles. Question C. What are the chances that the next child will be a girl with the freckles? And this time we have to first find the probability that the next child would be a girl, and the probability is 50%. So 50%. And what is the probability that child would have freckles? And this is not sex-linked trait, so no matter whether they would have a boy or a girl, this child would have 75% chances to have freckles. So we have to multiply 50% by 75%. And the answer would be 37.5%. So we can put it here, 37.5. You can use fraction, of course, you can use decimals, it's up to you. So next question D. What are the chances that the next two children will not have freckles? And this is also very easy to find. The next child have a probability of 1/4 not to have freckles, so this is going to be 1/4. And the same rule and probability applies to the following child, so 1/4. Once again, this is independent events, so we have to use multiplication here, and chances would be 1/16 or 1/16. If you need an answer as decimal, you just have to divide 1 by 16. And the next question E is if they have 3 more children, what are the chances that they will have all boys with freckles? So what is the chance that the next child would be a boy? And this is going to be 1/2. And what is the chances that this boy would have freckles? And as you see, the chances would be 3/4. So we have to multiply by this number, by 3/4. And once again, what is the chances that the third child would be a boy? This would be 1/2. And what is the chances that he would have freckles? And this would be 3/4. And the same rules applies to the next child, that he is going to be a boy. The probability would be 1/2, and probability that he would have freckles would be 3/4. And if we multiply all these probabilities, the answer would be 0.053. And if we need an answer in a percentage form, we have to multiply by 100, because this answer is given on the scale between 0 and 1, because here is the maximum number is 1. So 3/4 plus 1/4 would be 1. But if we need on the different scale, and percentage form is given on the scale between 0 and 100, we have to multiply this answer by 100. So the final answer in percentage form would be 5.3%. And this is probability of the event when we have 3 boys and all of them would be with freckles. And the fact that the first child is a girl that doesn't have freckles doesn't affect our calculations. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.